When you think about kids tinkering with computers, you think, that's kind of new. It's not.
Well, I started in high school. It was one of those things back in the 70s that were just starting to come in to use.
George has been in the computer business all his life and today owns 22nd Century Tech in Dania, where he repairs and builds computers.
It's a challenge, and every day is different. And when you have your own business, you have a great boss.
It's nice, unless that boss gets a headache at work.
Sometimes there's loud bangs that just come unexpectedly.
When George looked at this space, he noticed a karate and boxing gym on the second floor, but it was quiet that day. So he signed a lease and moved in.
It's hard to concentrate when you hear slams and yells and beeps and buzzers.
The noise, of course, is coming from that gym. What is that?
It sounds like they're doing a little bit of exercising up there.
It was jump roping on the hardwood floors, where they have karate lessons, a boxing ring, and a punching bag.
When they get the whole class moving, given the age of this building, it wouldn't surprise me if they came crashing through.
George asked them to put down mats to keep the place quiet. They did not. He kept a log of how many minutes it was unbearable for him each day, and then sent this cease and desist letter requesting some peace. Did the noise stop?
No, it got louder.
George thought about moving his business, but dropped that idea.
And, moving is expensive, and your customers, they get used to where you are, and there's nothing available in this area.
Well, Howard, is George entitled to peace and quiet?
If this were an apartment, condo, or home, you would be entitled to peace and quiet. But this is a commercial lease, and you don't get as much protection from noise. The law will then determine if you should have known there would be noise coming from the second floor, and in all likelihood, rule George is out of luck.
I spoke to the owner of Canino's Karate and Boxing. Bonnie Canino said she understood George's problem and respected him, but carpet would get too sweaty and mats are too expensive. I spoke to the landlord. Tamara Wool said Canino's had been great tenants for 15 years. She said she told George about the noise, and if he was not happy, she would let him out of his lease and return his security deposit. George's reply? No.
I don't see any reason why I should move. I'm not the one making the noise.
George is not going to give up, though.
I may have to go to court.
Now, if George decides to go to court, he needs to be aware if he loses, he has to pay the landlord's legal fees. It might be cheaper for him to either take the landlord's offer to break the lease and move on, or just put up with the noise till the lease expires. A problem got you wanting to hit Control-Alt-Delete, ready to kick it to the side? Ring us up and let us go a few rounds with your headache. Will this help me out? I'm Patrick Frazier, 7 News.